With the series' final season on its way, what are some fan theories that could change everything? Welcome to my channel, my name is Em, aka Horror, and in today's video I will be discussing 3 fan theories about what is to come in Stranger Things, all of which could change the way the story ends. I have my own theory that Stranger Things will end in the basement of Mike's house back when they were younger, and the whole series has been one big Dungeons and Dragons campaign. However, there are some theories I have seen that are much more interesting and that could change the path of the show completely. Theory 1 is that Holly Wheeler is connected to Vecna and the Upside Down. We all know that Will has a deep link to the parallel town and its roots, but what if I told you that since season 1, Holly has also made a deep connection which has been flaunted in front of us this whole time? This theory is that Holly is actually communicating with Vecna through light. Lights have played a huge part in the series and have always been a way that characters can connect to the Upside Down and keep track of Vecna. So this theory definitely has substance, especially when we look at Holly's interactions and behaviours more closely. In season 1, when Will has gone missing, Holly and her mother visit Joyce, and Holly has a strange interaction with the lights in the home and even sees a Demogorgon. Yes, Joyce and Karen are both present at the time this happens, but how the lights interact with Holly is what is really eye-catching. Joyce also knows that Holly saw something as she asked her. Holly has also pointed out things that other characters seemingly dismissed, such as the trees moving in season 3. She shares a similar interest that Will and Henry Creel do with drawing, and whilst this is a typical activity a child of the 80s would participate in, we don't see all of the characters into their drawing as much as others. However, what really does shine a light on this theory, pun intended, is Holly's light bright. This has been used by other characters to interact with those in the Upside Down, and in season 4 Holly is fixated with this toy, with one scene showing just how brightly the toy shines for her. With the second episode in the season being called The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler, could she be interacting with darker forces? The second theory I will be discussing is that Will Byers is the key to it all. In season 1, Will was the main focus, though hardly present. He disappeared and was taken to the Upside Down, the only character that we know of who was taken there and survived long enough to be saved. When we look into the Upside Down a bit more, we can see a deeper connection to it and Will. In season 4, it was confirmed that the Upside Down is stuck on the day that Will Byers went missing. Yes, this could be because of 11 accidentally opening the mother gate. However, when you combine the fact that Will is the only person who went there unwillingly, other than Vecna, and came out alive, this could point to Will being the key to not only the life of the Upside Down as it is, but he could also be the one to bring it all to an end. The theory of this speculates that Will isn't just affected by the place, but his trauma that this caused him shaped the Upside Down to what it is. Vecna plays on trauma and he manipulates his victims with their experiences, so Will could be the perfect pawn for Vecna to play with. Will doesn't open up easily, which means he could be more dangerous due to his vulnerabilities and would play a vital part in the series' final moments, and may even have to sacrifice himself to save Hawkins. The last theory I am going to delve into further is 11 being the main gate to the Upside Down. This theory dives into hers and Vecna's relationship a little bit more and looks into the possibility that 11 not only opens gates to the Upside Down, she is the main gate which Vecna is trying to manipulate and corrupt. As 11 can easily open the gates, she has the true power to come in and out of the Upside Down more than others. With this, Vecna would have known from very early on that she was capable to do so, and has been trying to break her down ever since to ensure that she keeps the gate open simply by joining him and being corrupt. Whilst the last theory I spoke about looked into Will being the reason that the Upside Down exists as it is due to his disappearance, this theory actually looks into it being held in place by 11's initial contact with it. To destroy the Upside Down, this would need someone to reverse the original bind, and by doing so, the one who created it must close it from within. This would leave 11 stuck there after closing down every connection and every gate that has an opening to Hawkins. She would defeat Vecna by using every ounce of power that she has, with Hawkins and those within it recovering from what has happened. The final act of bravery and an act of selflessness she has finally accepted. There are so many theories about the final season which could definitely hold substance. Where they decide to take the story, however, is yet to be seen. So as always, what do you guys think? Are there any fan theories you know of? Let me know down in the comments section. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and switch on that notifications button, as I will be uploading more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out my other content here. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.